Let's bring them on, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, what's up my people, and welcome back to the Sn95 Power Channel. Data. So I had a 160 thermostat in here, Mr. Gasket brand. And probably the easiest thing to troubleshooting when you're having coolant issues is the thermostat. So for a $6 part, it's a pretty easy fix. Tried burping the system. Don't get me wrong, I like how the cooling system is acting when the car is moving. The problem that I'm having is at stoplights, the car isn't pulling the temperature down with the fan. With my cooling system, typically, whenever it will hit 206, the fan will kick on and it will drop it down to 200. Lately, it's been hanging out. It will get up to 210, it will hang out at 210, it will get up to whatever, and it will just hang out at that temperature. So now I'm just I burped the system once. I don't think it was the thermostat. I think burping the system just really helped, but the thermostat wasn't the problem. Thing that I'm doing is I have a hard stop under my my gas pedal. So what I'm trying to do is get a steady pull at a certain throttle position, and I want to recreate a bunch of mass airflow voltage points. So anything up to this, which I'm hoping that was like quarter throttle right there. So anything up to that quarter throttle, whatever mass airflow voltage that is, I can look at what the computer is requesting and what the WAP band is actually, or what the car is actually doing. I can compare those two numbers and I can tweak everything under that voltage on my mass airflow transfer, just to try to get my fueling error to a certain number. Fueling error is lambs versus lambda. My tuner, the Cypher, likes to have that number at 5%. So by having my throttle position right now, by doing these little small pulls at a certain number, I can try to recreate this again and again and again, and try to get some solid data. And I'm not really stressing the car right now. I mean, the tires are getting a little wiggly. Three pounds of boost is what I'm seeing doing this, which is fine. So I'm testing the transmission, making sure it shifts. Really putting a load on the coolant system. The airflow in front of the car is perfect. I boxed the car in. At regular speeds, it's doing what it's supposed to do. It pulls it down real nice. I'm talking temperature. I don't see anything smoking from under the car, no abnormal sounds. So last thing I really have to figure out is, I got a soft top radiator hose. I think at the time I wasn't up to temperature for the thermostat to open. But we'll get back home and fill that top hose and see what's going on with it. Feels good to be in this car again. It feels good to get a little boost going. Let's turn overdrive off. It's one thing I haven't tested. Just hanging out at 206 right now. It's not dropping like I would want it to. It's very abnormal. And it just dropped down to 200. So it's a cool night. It's probably 75 degrees out here right now. This thing should be dropping in the 190s typically. I've got some ideas what it could possibly be, but tell me what you think it is. By the way, please do me a big solid, subscribe to the channel. If you go ahead and hit that button right now, I'll go ahead and do a pull for y'all. I'll wait. Thank you for hitting that button. And a little baby pull for y'all. Hey, so I gotta say, this has been fun. Like, I have not been able to get out and play around with the car like this. I'm looking forward for more of this. Ultimately, when I do my first full pull, I want to do it at the track. So I'm hoping I can work out all these little bugs now so I can take it to the track in a couple of weeks. For me, when the car's in question, it's the safest place to do a pull. So that's the game plan. So hey, make sure you hit that bell because we're gonna get some action going in this car pretty soon. This car feels way different than it did last year. It feels a lot better, it feels quicker. So hang around. I really appreciate y'all, and until next time, God bless.